22-year-old Donna Gentile, a convicted prostitute, was found murdered 2 weeks ago. Her body, discovered near Pine Valley, had been badly beaten and strangled. There was no sign of a struggle. There are no suspects. 5 weeks earlier, Gentile had testified at former police officer Larry Averick's hearing. Averick, fired from the police department in January, was trying to get his job back.
He was fired because he provided a known prostitute with inappropriate information about what police activities were going to be taking place along El Cajon Boulevard in regard to prostitution.
For what purpose?
For the purpose of keeping her from being arrested by undercover operations.
Gentile claimed Averick also had sex with her, but that could not be substantiated. Averick says he was using Gentile to obtain information about misconduct on the part of his superior officer, Lieutenant Carl Black.
I had information that I had received from a known prostitute involving higher-ups on the police department that a lieutenant had taken a known prostitute to the Colorado River and paid her $500 on 2 occasions and set that prostitute up with another sergeant from the police department.
Black was subsequently demoted to sergeant. His case is also on appeal. Gentile had maintained all along that Black was trying to help her get off the streets. Gentile's attorney says it was Averick she was afraid of.
For the last 7 or 8, 9 months, she had indicated to me that she feared for her life. That from the time that she had made a complaint against a member of the police force, she feared retaliation.
Had he ever made any threats to her?
To my knowledge, no.
Gentile, who was convicted of prostitution, began serving a 90-day jail sentence March 13th. On that day, she handed her attorney an audio tape.
She instructed me to give them to a member of the media and asked that they be played in the event that something happened to her.
So she was anticipating her death?
She was fearful of her death.
Donna Gentile has been called a convicted prostitute, a liar, a person who would burn members of the police department. What would you call her? How would you describe her?
The record will show she was a convicted prostitute, whatever that means. A liar she was not. Out to burn a cop? No.